So for today's video, I'm gonna be taking these two men's small shirt and trying to make a cute women's shirt. And this is so that I can put the, I guess if you watched my last two videos, I did a Mickey Mouse with Star Wars designs in it. And I also did a Star Wars themed shirt. And this is because we're going to Disneyland. So my husband, when I showed him the shirts, he's like, oh, where's ours? And I was like, ooh, you'll wear it? So I'm on a mission to make us matching shirts. So the Mickey Mouse one, I do a navy. And for the gray shirt with the lightsabers, I found the exact same color. And yeah, so we're gonna try to make a cute women's shirt out of these men's shirts. I did try it on and it doesn't look good. Like, it is like way too broad over here. The sleeves are too long. And then even though this is v-neck, this is like man v-neck, you know, that does nothing. So I am going to kind of do an experiment because I've never, or I've done shirts like where I've cut it before, but it's been a while. And I've never done these particular ones too. These are a 60/40 cotton poly blend. I know the kids ones were, yeah, same thing. And yeah, so I'm just gonna try to first cut the neckline, and then I'm gonna cut the sleeves from about right here to halfway to make it kind of like a cap sleeve. And I'll try it on and see how it looks. I'll probably cut the bottom too. I think I'm gonna do this blue one first because I know for sure I don't like this. I am a little worried, like I've cut out a crew neck before, but I've never cut out this type of neckline. It may end up looking weird and I may have to buy another shirt, but like these shirts are actually really cheap at Target. It's $6, so no problem. I also want to get this done and wash this before I put on my vinyl, just because that saves it from being washed again before you wear it. You know, like sometimes vinyl peels up or it just doesn't look as fresh, and I want it to be nice when we go there. And I did use this HTVRONT flash reflective vinyl, so that was pretty cool. And that one works really well. I have not washed it though because I only used it on like lunch bags and stuff. So we'll see how it washes on a t-shirt. So I'm taking my fabric scissors and I'm just gonna cut along the v-neck and the back. Yeah, I think I'll turn it inside out. That'll be easier to see where the seam is. And I'm gonna cut it really close to the seam because you know you can always cut more, but you can't cut less. Okay, so for the sleeve, I'm gonna cut from the middle here, kind of just, let's see, kind of to halfway, about halfway. So I'm just taking the seams, making it flat, and then I'm gonna mirror this kind of just so I have a idea of what I did on the other side. Okay, and you know what, I think I'll just cut the seam off the bottom. Like, I'm almost guaranteed I'm not gonna leave it like this, so I might as well, when I try it on with the already cut bottom. Okay, so this is our cut shirt. I'm gonna go ahead and try this on. So here's the blue shirt. It looks okay. Better than before, definitely, but the seams, you know, you're supposed to stretch it after you cut it and it kind of rolls up on itself. It kind of doesn't do that as much when you do the v-neck. I guess it's not going with the stitching or something, but we'll see. I'm gonna wash and dry it before I do any more cuts. and see how it looks after that. But the sleeves look good. I like the sleeves, they're way better. And then the bottom, I'll probably just tuck it in or do that twist thing and then tuck it in. I don't know if you've seen it before, but there's these little stretchy hair ties and you just like ball it up and then do a little rubber band with it. And then you can just tuck it in and it kind of, I don't know, makes it neater at the bottom, gives it like a ruching. But yeah, I'm gonna wash and dry it and then see how I like it after that. Okay, so just going to do the same with this shirt. Cut off the neckline and do the same thing for the sleeves and the bottom. Okay, so I'm gonna cut from the middle right here to about the middle of this right there. Doesn't have to be this way. I don't have to wash away the pain with. I have to say these tees are made pretty well. Like sometimes you buy t-shirts and you're cutting them and it's so hard because they're not symmetrical. But this shirt it's pretty easy to lay flat and get the seams right. So you can stretch it and it kind of does that curl thing where it hides the raw edge. Okay, and I'm gonna go try this on now. Okay, so this is the crew neck. I don't really like this. It's like too halfway in the middle. Like it should either be like a crew neck or wider. So I'm gonna go back and cut that. Okay, yeah, because this shirt is so symmetrical, I think this is gonna be easy to cut the neckline because I can just line these up and clip it. And it'll be flat. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna cut from here across, not go down too much. If I cut too much, I know it's gonna just be like one of those off the shoulder tops and I don't know if I want that Disneyland, it might be kind of irritating. So I'm just gonna go from here, follow this line to there. I could even use chalk, that might make it easier to see. Okay, so I'm gonna go back and try this on one more time. Okay, so here's the revised gray top, and I think it looks a lot better. Like it actually looks like a girl's shirt now. And I just have a sports bra on, but if I had something here, that would probably look better. And I'll probably just front tuck it or do that thing with the rubber band. But yes, I'm gonna wash and dry these shirts and then print out my design. So I have all my designs cut out. And if you wanna see how I did this, please check out my previous 2 videos. I show you how I did the Star Wars Mickey Mouse head and the Big Bro Little Bro in those 2 videos. I just cut those out and made them bigger, and I'm using these HTVRONT silver flash reflective and rainbow flash reflective HTVs. And then I washed and dried my shirts and they came out good. I guess because it's a cotton poly blend, it didn't like roll up like it usually does, or maybe it will with some wear too, but it came out good. I like it. So I just want to show you how I prep the shirts for the HTV. So especially when you cut it, it's a little bit harder to find the center, but these shirts are actually really good. They're very symmetrical, so that makes it easier. So what I do is I clip it at the shoulder seam, only if these are like really symmetrical shirts. If it's not, then you just have to kind of eyeball it. And then I clip it at the seam right under the arm sleeve area. And this will just help it make it easier to get the center seam and press it well. And then at the bottom of the shirt, so I kind of pull it, clip it. Like with kid shirts, it's kind of easy because they're small, but with adults, it's like hard to like hold everything and make sure it's aligned at the top and the bottom. So then you kind of just shake it out, lay it flat. And I'm gonna do the center crease and the preheating at the same time. And preheating is important because it takes out any moisture from the shirt. Like it could feel dry, but you know, there's some humidity in the room. And I already lint rolled too, to save time. Okay, and then I'll take out the clips. And for this one, this is mine, so it's gonna be the mom shirt. I'm just gonna align the middle of the lightsabers right there. And then about, it's a scoop neck, so maybe just like, yeah, 3 fingers. And then the O should be in the center. I don't know if this whole design's gonna fit under the easy price. No. So I think we're gonna have to do like 4, actually. I'm gonna try not to go overlap that too much. Or maybe I can do the mom and then right lightsaber, left lightsaber. So 285 degrees for 15 seconds. Okay, gonna let that one cool, and then I'll do the dad shirt. So I already pre-clipped these to make it faster. Just gonna preheat the shirt and make the crease. Okay, so the crease is right down there, lining up the middle of the lightsabers and the middle of the A. I'll do a bit higher maybe. A little more than 3 finger spaces away from the neckline. It's because it's such a big shirt. So same thing, I think I'm gonna do 4 sections just to make sure we get it all in one shot. Just make it easier. Think it doesn't have to be this way. I don't have to wash away the pain with liquid courage, liquid courage. I lick the scourge, I lick the scourge. Okay, this mom one should be done. So yeah, that looks really good. Everything is on. Even these tricky corners. It was worth going over the amount that it's in on the box, I think, so we don't have to redo it. It always looks better like the first try, right? Do the dad. Yep, that one's good too. Okay, so now we're gonna do the Mickey ears. I'm starting to think. So V-necks are a little trickier because you want it to have the right placement. Yeah, that looks good. Like if it was a crew neck still, it'd probably be about 3. So let's see, will it fit? No, so I'm gonna have to do half and half, I think. Now we're gonna do the last men's shirt. So this one I'm going about, I guess, 4 fingers down. It's a long shirt, so I don't want it to be too high up by the neckline. So I think I'm gonna do 2, 3. Okay, gonna peel off this one. Okay, that looks good. Everything's on there really good, even the details. Yeah, this one's good too. Okay, so definitely better to err on the overpress side when using this vinyl. But yeah, so thanks for watching this video. I'm sure I'll take some pictures and maybe upload it later of us all wearing our shirts. But yeah, so if you're going on a Disney family vacay, congrats and have fun, and talk to you guys later. Liquid courage, I lick the scourge, lick the scourge now. I'm starting to think it doesn't have to be this way. I don't have to wash away the pain with liquid courage.